Whether we're scrolling through Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, any kind of social media, we're bound to see something that we don't like. Not because it's terrible, it's horribly done, it's not the right way to do things, but because of our personal preference. But that gives us no right to go ahead and comment on that person's picture, call them stupid, call them mean, tell them it looks terrible. And I feel like we kind of get caught up sometimes and we forget that there is someone behind that screen. They're not just an image, they're an actual human being. So today I am doing something a little bit different. I am doing a tutorial of a pixelated face, just kind of representing how we kind of see people as just images and not actual human beings with feelings. And I feel like it's just really important to remember that everyone is human, and whether or not we have opinions, that's totally fine. We're each entitled to one, but we don't have to put it on the internet. We don't have to put the negativity out there and potentially ruin someone's day. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm doing something a little more creative and intricate. So I'm starting out by moisturizing my face, then taking something with a nice flat edge. I'm covering that with some cream product from a cream contour kit that offers 6 shades. And I'm going to be doing this first step to kind of map out where my pixels will go. And I'm just using the skin tone shade in the palette to kind of start to map out the boxes. So I'm starting off by making big boxes on my face. And then using my brush, I'm going to map out a square that's a 3x3 square, using the brushes as the sides of the squares. Then using the cream product in the lightest shade from the palette, I'm just creating a little square, again, that has the dimensions of the side of the brush. And I am making sure to make my squares as sharply as possible so that you can really see the definition. And I am just really wiggling that into my skin so that it really stays put. And I know what you're thinking, Susie, doesn't this take forever? And yes it did. So then taking a slightly darker color, you can't really see the definition too much right now, but you will be able to later in the video. I'm just taking that second shade and creating more boxes surrounding that. I want to make sure that I'm never connecting any two of the same shades. So as I start to reach the outer perimeter of my face, I start to use darker and darker shades from the contour kit, like you see me doing right here. And I also end up blending whatever square hits my hairline into my hairline so that you don't have an abrupt edge. So I just kind of slowly fades into my hairline. So then just continue repeating all of those steps around my entire face, and I am avoiding my brow area as well as my eyes and my lips for now. Also, throughout this process, I went back in and I added some darker shades to the centers of my face and some lighter shades to the outer rims of my face, just so that it doesn't look so kind of cookie cutter. Like, I wanted to kind of give it a little bit of some unpredictability. And then I am just kind of stopping at the neck area. Then for my brows, I honestly had no idea what to do. I only practiced this once beforehand and I did not like how my brows came out. So I didn't really know what to do, so I just figured that I would fill them in the time being until I figured that out. So for my lips, I ended up doing the same pixelated technique that I did on my face, and I just did this with 3 different shades of blue liquid lipstick. I started mapping it out with the darkest shade first, and then I went in with the medium shade, and then I topped off the lightest shade on top of the remaining squares. And this is totally a spur of the moment thing. I really didn't know where I was going, and I was super happy with the way it came out. I'm so in love with you. I'm so in love with you. And then for my liner, I started off by doing just a really nice medium-sized line across my lid, and then I started making these cute little boxes with the liquid liner, and I actually really liked it. So I'm doing little pixels coming from the liner and kind of just reaching out as my wing. And again, I really liked how this came out. It was really awesome. Then I used that same liquid liner to create some contrast in my brows, and again I did that same pixelated technique, and I really like how it came out. I also did some pixels around my brows and not just in them, and then I also did some negative space in my brows, which I didn't end up showing on camera, which I'm really excited about. I totally forgot to film that, but I created negative space with the cream contour kit. So then I'm finishing off my little neck area just so it kind of cuts off, kind of like a mask. That's kind of what I was going for. And that is it for this look. Here is the final look, and I really enjoyed doing something totally different. It took a really long time, but it was super fun. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Also follow me on all my social media, which is all at awsuesaynuhmua, and I will see you guys in my future videos.